It's time for another trader question. This has to do with risk and stop losses. I set up an evaluation account specifically for NQ. It turned out to be the most profitable trade I have ever made. When NQ moves, it certainly moves. However, I'm still in the process of figuring out the appropriate risk-reward ratio, determining suitable stop-loss levels. The price movement of NQ is quite distinct from what I am accustomed to in ES. I am open to hearing insights and advice from experienced NQ traders. Well, let's talk about that. First of all, I'm an ES trader for a reason. With my high probability system, our core strategy, ES, is so exacting and beautiful. NQ is the red-headed stepchild. It is a much wilder instrument to trade. I much prefer the price behavior of ES because it's so much more exacting with our strategy. If NQ is better, I would trade NQ. If CL was better, I would trade CL. But ES works best for our system. However, to go to the question of determining a suitable stop-loss level, number one, you shouldn't be trading. The answer to this question must be made before you enter trades. That's the first question. The first question is always, how much can I lose here? Where is the proper stop loss based off market structure? And if you can't answer that, you have no business trading. You must know your maximum risk per trade before you ever worry about the profit. If the first thing you're doing is calculating profit, you're doing this wrong. The very first thing you need to be doing is, number one, I tell our group there's several things we're looking for. Number one, what's the trend? Number two, is the level perfectly marked? Three, do I have a backup level before my ideal stop loss? And then how far away is that stop loss so I can adjust my risk accordingly by changing my number of contracts the further away the stop loss is? That must be assessed before you ever enter a trade. You have to know your risk. I recommend you pick a number, pick a certain amount that you're willing to risk. Let's just say it's $50, just to use a good number, on ES, and you're trading MES. Well, at that $50, you could technically have a 10-point stop loss. Okay, because it's $5 a point. Okay, and if I'm looking at this perfect stop loss, and the perfect stop loss is 12 points away, I cannot take that trade, which is wonderful. No big deal. I'm going to wait for the next high probability trade. So the first question you must always answer, is what is my risk? What's the most damage I can do to my account if I enter this trade? And by the way, there are easier trades if you don't like the way this looks. No big deal. We wait for the next setup. Okay, that's how one trader sees it. Have a great day.